Now, you may have heard about the Rickshaw Challenge. 5 young people, each supported by projects funded by BBC Children in Need. Well, they'll be doing the pedalling for a 450-mile trek on a rickshaw. We'll also hear from the One Show and Countryfile presenter Matt Baker and talk to the man whose programme this is, Mr. Gary Hickson. We'll do that in the next hour of the programme. Well, look at the time already. Do get in touch with us this afternoon. It'd be great to hear from you. Have you seen the rickshaw heading its way to Blackpool? It's probably in Blackpool now. I don't know why we don't have a rickshaw cam. We should do. But anyway, I don't have it in front of me. There probably is one somewhere on a BBC website that I can't find and I've not been told about. But if you've seen the rickshaw, let us know. Text us, call us. I've told you what to do. So, somewhere on the file now is a rickshaw. A bicycle made for 4, and it's on its way from Salford to Walford, which is the home of EastEnders. And it doesn't even exist. But they're doing this to raise money for children in need. It's the 4th year. It's raised over £5 million for the charity. Tonight, it'll reach Blackpool, where BBC Radio Lancashire's Gary Hickson will be hosting the welcome party. Now, this year, the event is a bit different, as 5 young people, each supported by projects funded by BBC Children in Need, are going to do all the pedalling across that 450-mile trek. Cycling alongside the youngsters as they pedal along is BBC Countryfile and One Show presenter Matt Baker.
No, absolutely, and what an inspirational bunch they are. I mean, we've got Matthew, he's got cerebral palsy. Initially, you meet the lad and you think to yourself, you know, is he actually capable? But he is so strong. He's probably the strongest member that we've got in the team. We've got Jess, she has dwarfism, so we have to actually alter the rickshaw every time she gets on it. We have to change the length of the pedal stems and also put the seat down as well. We've got Alex. Now, this lad has this extraordinary skin disease, and it means he can't go out in daylight without having protection. He wears this visor and these gloves, and we've got Carolina as well, and she lost her brother, and so she's been part of this group that child bereavement group, which has really helped her in the past. And then we've got John. Now, John has literally just joined the team today because Flo, who was initially in his place, she has a double liver disease, and she caught a virus, so she's been in hospital for the past few days, and she's had to pull out. So John, he's come in right at the last minute. He's had a kidney transplant in the past, and he competes at the transplant games. So he's fit, he's able, and he's ready to go. So we've just been chatting to him today and confirmed that he's going to be taking part from Friday morning.
That's great stuff. Matt, when you look at this and the people are now involved in it, it just brings it really home why everybody goes out and does this kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Children in Need doesn't just help the child that's in need. It's the whole support network and the family and what have you. And me as a parent now, I mean, you can't help but make comparisons, to your life and their life, and just think, what would you do if you were in their situation? And the help and support and that Children in Need can give is just, it's incredibly inspiring to meet the individuals and to see what they're going through with the Rickshaw Challenge, so that they can raise money so that other children don't have to go through what they went through. And that in itself is I can feel myself even getting choked up just thinking about it. It's remarkable.
Well, you've got to keep your mind focused on what you're doing and not going too far down that road, I suppose. I've got to say, a lot of these things start with Children in Need. Some great ideas in meetings. The BBC love meetings. Usually, but I know what we can get our presenter to do. I know this has become an annual thing now, isn't it? It gets harder and harder.
Well, the thing is, yeah, exactly. I mean, I kicked off with this 4 years ago, and when I cycled from Edinburgh down to London, and it raised so much money. And then the next year, and then the next year, and now it's £5 million. And then you sit round, like you say, in those meetings, going, right, well, what shall we do this year? And then you think, well, how can we not do the rickshaw if it captures the imagination?
It's stable now, isn't it? It's there. You've got to do it.
Yeah, and
it's
if people part with their money, and the thing is this, we're kind of taking a different tack with it this year, because not only is it just a long cycle and it's difficult physically, but they're doing speeches as well this year. So at the end of every day, one of the team disappears off and they do this very inspirational speech to a huge crowd. I'm not going to say where it is, because they're all kind of geared as a surprise for them to, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a football match or something like that, or maybe they'll meet a pop star or something. Anyway, the idea is they go there, they deliver their message, and they're just spreading the word and how Children in Need can change lives. That's fantastic. They are the example.
Just a technical thing, a very quick answer as well. How does pedalling a rickshaw compare to riding a bike on its own?
It's very different. Yeah, it is very different. I mean, obviously, you've got the stability there. So when you're going up big hills, you don't have to rock from side to side. You can just get your head down and turn those legs. But obviously, it's heavier. You know, it really is difficult. But saying that, this time around, we're going to have to adjust it because there's a lot of different physical capabilities there. When you think about Jess, you know, she's very, very small. And so we obviously have to, like we said before, you've got to alter the length of
Tech team, where are you?
Yeah.
Listen,
exactly.
where can people actually see you, especially around Lancashire?
Well, the route, basically, if you go to bbc.co.uk/Pudsey, then you'll see the exact route. If we're coming through your village or your place or wherever, there's a little dot, and the route is actually marked on there. So it's probably better for you to go and see if there's a place that you recognise there. But basically, we're travelling in from Manchester to Blackpool on day one. So you're obviously.
I'll see you there. It's on Friday, isn't it?
Exactly, that's Friday night.
Don't you be late, Matt.
Well, this is the thing. Hey, do you know what? We don't know how late we're going to be.
I'm not waiting all night for you, mate.
I hope you've got a few jokes lined up. You'll be like on one of them loops, you know what I mean?
Dear.
But then we're heading out from first thing the next morning. We'll be obviously leaving from the pier where we arrive, and then we're heading out to Liverpool. So if you think you live somewhere along that kind of line, check it out and come and see us, because the support is what gets us through this. Trust me.
Brilliant. I'm glad you're doing it again. Good luck. Hope you're fit and ready and you've done your preparation. I'll see you Friday, but how can people get involved, Matt?
Yeah, so basically, the easiest way is to text, and you've got the choice of donating £5 or £10. So if you want to donate £5, text the word TEAM, TEAM, to 70705. If you're feeling generous, you want to donate £10, it's 70710. So that text will cost you the price of that donation plus your standard message charge. And if you want more details, go to bbc.co.uk/Pudsey.
OK, have a nice portion of fish and chips when you arrive.
Good lad, Gary. Look forward to that, my friend. See you Friday night.